Misfit Nation.
I ain't showing my dick for nothing less than 100. You talking about 59? You a cheap date, nigga.
Hey,
give me that $70
cheap
a
dick
month.
come with fast money.
All right. I guess that
None of this is
You guys
real.
gotta stop listening to rap music. Seriously.
Oh, so I could just talk about a female and not actually getting any? Talk about the one bitch that's fucking the next dude and you just sing about it?
Sing about
it. That sounds like rock and country music to me all the time.
Yeah,
That sounds like it's what it usually is.
What?
I see her over there with the nice blonde hair and she's with that other queer. And
I can't take it no more.
Hold on. First off, it takes way more music, talent, and skill to do any type of rock music than it does rap music.
It takes a lot to go.
Yeah, you have to be a fucking retard.
Obviously, it's
or Tourette syndrome.
We're not doing that, bro.
Patient.
Hip hop, the greatest fucking musical genre of all time.
All right, you're being a biased idiot.
How am I being biased? I love rock music. How am I being biased?
Hey,
Because you're not. You're talking about people who have to come together and all learn how to play separate musical instruments on their own, and then learn how to harmonize all of those
words in patterns, and
one
use
person
that
has
as
to
an
do that for a
instrument.
beat, and the
Yeah,
next guy
fucking toddlers do that as they're learning how to talk.
Right, look, you trying to discredit. Get the fuck
I'm not
out.
trying to discredit. You're trying to compare it to rock music, though. Stop it.
There is no comparison because rap is better.
All right.
Some
I'm not
rap
saying
song-
it's better or worse.
A
That's
rap song
subjective.
touched me more than a rock song has. Right?
Well, that's subjective. I'm saying the talent it takes to be a rock band.
A rock band.
A rock band.
A rock anything.
Collectively.
A bassist takes more musical talent than any rapper that lives.
Oh, nah.
Maybe a bassist not compared to a producer. That's different.
Eminem spat 100 and something words per second. Like, nah, I'm sorry. Don't tell me about that cello player. I don't give a fuck about him.
It takes way more. It takes way more musical fucking skill to play the cello than it does to rap.
Hey, NWA over Slipknot any day. You heard?
Facts.
Bro, Soulja Boy could rap.
No, he
All right,
can't.
see now he's bullshit. Cause we ain't even talking about. You know what that is.
Soulja Boy's rapping.
Yes, he's not a
Okay,
rapper.
but he can do it though. Is what I'm saying. Can you pick up a cello and just play anything?
Some people do.
I'd listen to fucking Redman and Method Man rap all day before I listen to a cello
That's not
player.
the point. That's what you subjectively would like to listen to.
But see, they had to take some people actually put skill into their form and their art, just like people taking their practice to learn an instrument.
Yeah, but you can't compare rapping to playing any musical instrument.
Why not?
Why not?
Because it's not you're comparing it's like comparing a lyricist that even like a front man of a band that sings. I don't compare him on a musical level to his band. It's just
because
not the same
he's not doing
thing.
anything. He's got because everybody else.
Oh,
is
you're
playing
talking
an
on
instrument.
the music level, like the harmony and everything.
Yeah,
Not
the
just-
skill it takes to put together a
So
rock
he's more
album.
of a producer than the. So
Right.
the
Why
argument
do you
should be
think
more
it takes like
producer and
10
rock
years?
band.
It takes like 10 years for a fucking rock band to put out a good album. Like that's because it's harder to make good rock music than it is to make a good rap song.
Shitty.
No, it's harder to do.
Rock music's not
35
shitty.
good. It takes 55,000 shitty rock songs to make one good one.
That's not true.
That's not true. rock is,
Let me take my shit.
What
bro.
I'm saying is Black Sabbath put out, I wouldn't say every album they put out was great. Black Sabbath,
Who?
the greatest rock band that revolutionized
There
the
we have
music
it.
industry.
Soldier Boy. You know that, right?
He didn't revolutionize the music
He
industry.
revolutionized YouTube.
Whoa.
Yes, he did.
Soldier
Not in
Boy.
Yeah, he
in a
did.
shitty time, yeah.
But he's still you can't say that because he's still revolutionized.
But you're
man.
you're trying to compare
made
him
his
to
own
Black
genre.
Sabbath. That's
I'm not
retarded.
comparing him to Black. I
I
know
don't even know
Black
who Black
Sabbath's
Sabbath
work.
is.
You know what I'm saying? But I would
fucking
listen
with y'all.
to I would listen to
I know
Kendrick
you
Lamar.
are, but your
over
point
Black
is not
Sabbath.
being made.
I would listen to Kendrick Lamar, and I know a lot of other people would too because rap is the #1 genre in the world. Like,
But you can't compare
numbers don't lie.
how a rapper
he's comparing talent.
a rapper could put out an album.
form.
Yeah.
A good rapper could put out a good album every 6 months.
Yeah.
I'll say 6 months to a year.
Yes. Or they could just keep dropping Lucy's.
A rock
all
band
year.
can't really do that. It's
Well,
just
whose
not
fault is that?
possible.
Whose fault is that? Is that the
No,
rapper's fault or the rock band?
There are some rock bands that could do that,
Mm-hmm.
but to put together a rock song it takes more skill and it takes more musical know-how to do that than it does to put together a rap song.
I don't know if I agree with that.
How can you not agree with that?
Because a lot goes into rapping. We're talking voice control,
you can
memory.
You can make a great hold on there. You can make a great rap album inside the closet. And you could do that. That shows you that because you can't do that with rock. You like it's just not possible.
I put that on the rockers. Why the rockers should be able to do that if they're so goddamn great? Just make a great song.
Dummy, you have to record the music. And record
this
think about it, every time you listen to a rock song, somebody is playing that instrument. Every sound you hear, it's being played. There's no computer in good rock music, classic rock music.
Okay.
It's literally, if it's a rock band, it's like 5 rappers on stage together doing shit in unison. So put 5 rappers rapping at the same time in unison.
No, not even.
Same shit.
It's look. I'll put this on the Temptations. Any song that the Temptations made was way more skillful than any rap song that's ever been made. Because you're taking 5 different guys, and there's the same thing behind a band. Taking 5 different guys, not only doing something in unison, doing 5 separate things in unison, and making it harmonized.
Like
So you're talking about a cipher?
No, not like a cipher.
No, like Boys to Men and like acapellas and shit like that.
You can't rap at the same time he's rapping.
No.
Because it doesn't work musically.
So this argument should be between producers and rock bands.
Yeah, producers are way more skillful than rappers. And like I don't put a Kanye West in the same place. You got to put a Kanye West, I guess, in the same place as a Soulja
Black
Boy.
Sabbath.
But
Nah, you can't put Kanye West the same.
Because he makes his own beats and he raps. They're just not skillful. As skillful at all, but as Kanye.
That's Kanye, no. I don't know. Maybe
Look at J. Cole.
Look
at J. Cole.
J. Cole
Makes his own beats.
Makes his own beats and
mixes
everything.
his own shit and everything.
Yeah, that's
Look,
what I'm saying.
I've seen rappers that play the guitar and put that over a beat and then rap over that. That's way more skillful than him playing the guitar.
It's just an instrument for you.
No. Him playing the guitar is more of a skill than him rapping over his guitar playing, is what I'm saying.
So playing an instrument is more of a skill than learning to rap.
Yeah. 100%.
I don't know.
I don't see how you don't see
I guess
that.
I just value wordsmithing too much to like even think about that.
I equally.
That's fine,
I
but
see
we're talking musical.
Equally,
But that's
I
music.
do both. I can play the saxophone and play the drums.
No, but
I
that's-
can read the music too. And
What I'm saying is like
That's more of a skill.
You're like dismissing it as music.
No, I'm not.
It almost sounds like Shapiro's
I think
argument.
rock music is better than rap. But what I'm saying is, I think that's part of why I think it's better too.
Because of the music side.
Is because I respect the talent of a rock band more than I respect the talent of a rapper. That doesn't mean I don't respect the talent of a rapper, of a good rapper.
You just think the
You know
rock
what I mean?
band
So
it's
if
harder
you're
for the
having a
rock
show,
band.
you would definitely pick a rock band over the rapper if they're both auditioning, and they're both.
No, it
good.
depends on what the show is for. And if I'm trying to make money, and if you know what I mean, if I'm trying to make money, you're probably gonna pick a rapper. That doesn't mean it's. You can literally just tell a rapper to show up and hand him a mic, and that's his.
I mean,
that's a skill.
I feel like there's a beauty in that, bro. Like for somebody to just show up.
not
and give
everybody
them,
can
like,
do it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the subjective side of it. I'm talking
Like
about.
it's just like handing somebody a saxophone. You can hand it to somebody who's never played it before. You can hand it to a master saxophone player. The fact is, you're rapping and you're using your mind to do that. So if you can spit off of anything and somebody just hands you a mic, there's something special about that.
I'm not. You're being emotional about it
Why is every answer that I have is emotional about it?
because you're
How
going
am I
into
being
there's
emotional?
something special about that. Yeah, sure. I'm not saying there's not.
By you saying that rock is better, yeah.
You're because you compared it to rap. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, then we're gonna have to
wordplay is
disagree
the
to
instrument
disagree.
of choice of a rapper, and he's taking that as the instrument, and he has.
But
skill
see, you
in
got to
that
be
instrument.
metaphorical about it. A rock band just has instruments. That is what it is.
Right, right.
You have to make it a metaphor.
We're just
And
gonna
so
have
As long as
that's
you know how
the
to play an
rapper's
instrument,
instrument.
you can't be bad because you know how to play it. So you can play other music and be good.
But that's the same thing what they say about singers, where they go, well, that's your instrument. And it's like, no, it's not the same thing as playing an instrument.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why it's special. But now if you're taking singing and comparing it to rapping, now you're talking about a whole different thing. Again, anybody could rap. You don't have to have a great voice to rap, to do the skill.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
There's something called a rapper voice. What are you talking about? You have to have a good rapper
to
voice.
sell yourself, but to do the skill.
Sustainable? No.
What are you not understanding about this conversation? To do this skill.
Right. To do the skill rapping.
I'm not saying whether it's good or bad.
Okay.
Because that's subjective.
Okay.
But the skill of rapping, anybody can pick up a mic and rap. It's not that hard. It's not that bad.
As long as they think it's rapping, it's rapping. So it's a subjective thing.
But the good rappers that can sell and also keep you entertained and say something witty and clever and do all that, that's special. The skill itself, if you're comparing it to other musical things, it's not comparable. It's not the same thing. Not even to singing.
Okay.
What is that?
I'm gonna have my opinion. You're gonna have yours, bro.
It's not an opinion.
You're gonna have to agree to disagree.
No,
this is a fact.
If you gave an old guy a mic and he took the mic and he just was going off and said anything and we were like, this shit is trash. It's still, to him, it's still rapping.
He's still doing the skill.
He's doing the skill of rapping. Doesn't mean he's good at the skill of rapping.
Right.
So if you hand him a guitar and he plays it and it's trash, what is that?
He's
not playing it. There's a skill to playing the guitar.
Meaning you could hear someone on the radio and you'd be like, why the fuck are they on the radio? But there's a reason why they're on the radio, because people like that. So that's rapping. You know what I'm saying? To that, you'll never hear someone that can't play a guitar on the radio or some shit.
If you can play if you can play a riff on a guitar that's 4 bars long, but you're shitty at it, it's still, in comparison, more of an impressive skill than rapping.
At the end of the day, you're just really talking. It doesn't have to rhyme. It doesn't have to be skillful. It's just really.
But some people are special at it.
You're taking the form of rapping into offense in this. It's just break down what rapping is.
Putting words in the pattern that rhyme.
It doesn't have to always rhyme.
Doesn't always have to be in a pattern.
It doesn't have to be in a pattern.
Okay, so saying words. All right. I understand now. I don't know.
I'm not discrediting. Oh, I guess. You're making me discredit it because you're making me compare it to rock. If we talk about rap on its face and go like, okay, this rapper compared to this rapper is way more skilled at it. It is a skill. I'm just saying you're comparing it to another skill,
which you don't see any comparison in.
It's not at all.
Okay.
Because you're taking being good at the form of rapping. You're not taking just the basic of rapping. Just the fact that it's someone just saying shit on a mic. It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be even a form.
It's like Blaze.
But it's still called rapping.
It's still called rapping.
What's
Smoking Reason? All them niggas we used to hear were like, these niggas are trash. They weren't even rapping. They're not rhyming. They're not doing it. Because they're not. But to that, it's rapping still. So you got to
super high five.
Yeah.
It's like the difference between like if you, and I'm not using these to compare to rap and rock, but if you know how to do you know how to play ping pong really well, right? As opposed to knowing how to do architecture and build a building. It's like they're both skills, but one has a lot more
tennis
involved
and
in
ping pong.
Technicals, yeah.
Because it's still music when it comes to rapping and rock, so you would have to say ping pong and tennis.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, Forrest Gump was good at fucking ping pong.
And he was good at tennis. He could run.
Anybody could learn how to play ping pong.
Forrest Gump was good at everything.
Yeah, he did change history.
Retard strength, baby. Runs the world.
You know what? Let's leave this one to our viewers.
To the viewers.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
How are we phrasing this question? Which
what
one
takes more skill?
What takes more skill? All right, we're leaving impact
rapping,
out of it, right?
Rapping, or learning how to do an instrument. Because now you're saying learning how to rap good is a little different than just the basic dry of rapping.
Face value of rapping.
What rapping is.
The face value of rapping.
Picking up a mic and rapping to a beat. Or without a beat, I guess you can do that too.
Okay, and what's the other side of it? The guitar,
playing a guitar,
or any instrument? Playing any instrument.
Just an instrument, yeah.
Okay, the xylophone.
Sure.
Okay.
Drums.
Got you.
You got to learn dexterity with drums.
All right, let us
you
know.
have to
Let us
learn
know.
something in order to play an instrument. Someone could pick up a mic and say, they could just be, I could say I'm rapping right now. I'm rapping.
But
Put a beat on the back of around, I'm rapping.
That doesn't mean that it's true.
But you're not doing the skill of rapping.
But how do you know nowadays? Niggas are literally talking on a mic nowadays and with a beat behind it and they're rapping.
Well, because what Blaze is saying now is that there is the whole like structuring a song, counting bars.
There's art to that.
There's an art to it.
That's different.
Fitting words together.
But that's being good at it. That's being.
But that's all the rappers that I only ever talk about. I don't talk about trap rappers.
But we're talking about.
When we're talking about the art of rapping, I'm talking about the greats that are in my head, and I can't compare them to an Axl who's just playing the guitar. To me,
it's like comparing a freestyle guy, somebody who actually freestyles, right? Compared to Jay-Z who freestyles, but he writes it in his head. To me, that's a fucking amazing skill. Like that almost transcends even like rapping. Because now you literally have a file cabinet in your head. I'm sure you do that with numbers.
You just go to anything.
You can do that with anything. That's fucking amazing.
I have to give it up to a rock or two in the sense of there's very rare artists out there, rappers, that's doing anything other than just rapping. The fact that they're doing a melody and singing
and
or
on the mic.
You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit more of a hand-eye coordination taken than just hand to the mouth on a mic.
Okay, do you think
remembering your lines? You got to remember lines and do this now. You're remembering 2 lines now. Remembering your bars on your song and your bars with your instrument.
Okay.
I'm the Donald Trump of rap. Got my MAGA hat with plaits. And they mad they standing back like they ain't having that in rap. Yet they got their kids strapped with gats. Got their baby mama stashing packs. And a bunch of addicts holding stacks. Nothing but a pharmaceutical ad. Yeah, whipping that chemical, you pumping fentanyl like you forget the law. Oh, what a spectacle. Adolescent boy thinking he's special cause he got a weapon charge. Where you expect to go? I'm no professional. Fuck the PC directional. I've heard enough intersectional preaching to know that it's best we just let it go.